Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on here and talk about something that happened yesterday um, that I'm trying to understand. I was wondering if you guys can help me understand that. So, yesterday, I was watching Coffee Time with Monroe like I usually always do because, I'm stuck in the house. That's like more in a routine or whatever. So, I was watching, and this man blocked me for absolutely no reason. I can't think of what the reason is. So, the topic was I guess he's doing the podcast and he wanted ideas of who should come on, guests, people who are opposite from him, who they can talk about their differences and have like a healthy debate or whatever. So I'm mentioning people who are YouTubers, who I know are completely different from him, who been open and vocal about how they have differences from him and now they don't agree with what he thinks. So I mentioned King of Reeds because King of Reeds has a bigger following than him, and they're always going at it. And I think that that would be good. I would tune in for that. I know plenty of people would tune in for that. And says no, I won't have them under my toilet seat and all this and that. All right, fine. So they're still going, and all these people, mind you, on the live are mentioning people who I know he can never get interviews with because they don't even do interviews. They mentioning Holly Berry and all these other people. He's not gonna get no interview with them. If the networks can't get interviews with them, why would he? You know what I mean? So I'm mentioning people who can actually get interviews with, not just people in fantasy worlds, Patty LaBelle and stuff like that. Like these are not people who are gonna interview you. But so I mentioned Funky Dineva as well because I think that would be a good debate. And Funky Dineva is very intellectual, so so he could definitely give it to him. But he said no, which is fine. But the thing that got me blocked and the thing that really shocks me is I mentioned Jasmine Masters. Now, Jasmine Masters is another drag queen as well. And I did not know they had problems. Jasmine Masters said, oh, they're cool on his live because I watch Hey Jish, Jasmine Masters lives all the time. And when he saw that, he started cursing me out. F you, F your mother, this, that, and the third. Blocked, which is fine. But the thing is because, that doesn't bother me. I don't know you like that. So, off the back, I would never get upset by somebody off the internet who I do not know. So, he blocks me. So, the reason I'm coming on here to talk about this is not because Flame Monroe blocked me, because I really don't give a flying about a Flame Monroe. The thing that I wanted to talk about is why do the LGBT community, especially the T, so quick to block people when they disagree with them? Like, you don't have to say anything rude to them. You don't have to be disrespectful. But they will curse you out and block you over the littlest things. Now, T.S. Madison actually cursed me out before. For what reason? Because Nika Knight did a video saying that she doesn't like the word fish, it doesn't bother me, but it does bother some people. But T.S. Madison went crazy on her, cursing her out, and just craziness when Nika Knight was a fan of T.S. and never disrespected him. But the one time she disagreed, that's what she got. And when I stuck up for her in the comments, I got cursed out as well. And I didn't say anything. All I said was, she was a fan. You should never went off for her like that. And that was just really disgusting how you acted or something like that. And it was nothing rude, disrespectful what I said, and got cursed out. Unsubscribed from her. Unsubscribed from Flame Monroe yesterday. And another person who's live that I watch because I love the girls. Which is Cherry the Boom. She does the same thing. As soon as you disagree with her, blocked. And it's like, why? Why are they so quick to block people who disagree with them? I don't get that. If you want to really have a large base, how is that ever going to happen if you so quick to block people who disagree with you? Everybody's not going to always agree with you. That's not life. That's not how things are. Everybody don't have the same brain. Everybody don't have the same experience, And I think that's why they're their journey and the things that they want to accomplish within their community is so stagnant, you know, because once somebody disagrees with them, oh my God, you know, oh, can't disagree with them, you know, got to have the same mind as them, or but that's just not how life is. And for them to really prosper, they're going to have to get more of an open mind and be able to actually have the dialogue.